So, this video is going to cover how to add publications and scholarly contributions to your Faculty180 profile from the database Web of Science. This has actually been integrated directly into Faculty180, so you don't need to do a separate search of the Web of Science database. You can just log into your Faculty180 profile, click on Import, and one of your options will be Web of Science. So right under Import, Web of Science will be there for you. In order to capture the most of these, you're going to want to set your maximum records to the highest. You can tell it that you want to hide duplicates, or you can leave that unselected, especially if this is your first time. These duplicates will be duplicate records from Web of Science, not duplicates to what you may have already added to your Faculty180 profile. So we're going to select author, and as it says, it's last name, first name. And so the easiest way to do that, so I'm just going to use my own. I have a hyphenated last name, and so I'm going to do last name and first initial with an asterisk after it to find all the W. Lee Smiths that are out there. You can also, if you have a fairly common name, you may want to add a field and tell it that the address associated with your name has to be Toledo, for example. And then when you search for this, it'll go and look for any records it can attribute to you. And you notice that it is taken some of these records and told me that they were already in there. So they are already crossed off because I already have Web of Science versions of these in my profile. I'm going to flip this around so that the year published is at the top. And if I see something recent that I want to add, I can do it there. There is no select all. You would have to check next to every box of something that is that you wanted to add to your profile. So I'm going to select these two from 2021, and then once I've done that, I can go all the way to the bottom of my list and tell it that I want to import only the selected ones. So these come up, it's going to let me adjust when those were published, and so these were not summer, these were spring 2021, and so that I can click Save next to those, and then those will be added to my profile. So total activities, imported activities are 2. It didn't duplicate anything that was already in my profile from Web of Science. And so if I go back to my dashboard, go to the first page here, I will then have a new task assigned to me, which is to go to those. These are some that I've imported earlier, plus the ones that I just imported, and then I would need to go in and add some additional information. And so again, so categories, so this was external research that was blind peer reviewed and no student involvement. And then once you've done that, it will disappear from your to-do list. So that's how you can add them. You may want to go into your activities and make sure that you haven't added something that you've already added from another source. The easiest way to do that is if you go into the activities and sort by year or by title. And so I'm going to come here and sort by year. If I see something that is on there twice, I can remove the duplicate copy of it. And so I do see efficacy and safety of pearl, endoscopic myotomy, and I see this is in there twice, once from the Web of Science, once from PubMed. So this is one reason that you might want to choose one comprehensive database to use from, but it's easy enough to remove a duplicate activity that way. You can also sort things obviously by title, and that makes it easy to find any duplicates as well. All right, thank you.